Hey guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this very simple post-it note holder using one of our stamp sets that you can find in our celebration catalog. It's called Delicate Details. I'm also going to be using the stamp set Brushwork Alphabet to monogram it. So let's get started and I'll show you how easy this is. The first thing that you're going to want to do is to cut a piece of cardstock. I'm using Flirty Flamingo, and this measures 6 3/4 by 3 1/4. And then we're going to score this 3 1/4 on both sides. So you will want to get out your Simply Scored scoring tool. And what I like to do is to score at 3 1/4 and then rotate it and then score at 3 1/4 again. And that just ensures that I've got the score marks in the exact spots. So what we're going to do next is we're going to stamp. You can see here on the sample that I used all of the stamps to give it that really pretty lace pattern. So you will want to get out your Stampin' Pierce mat. These are photopolymer stamps, and I like to use my Stampin' Pierce mat just to give it a little cushion. And then I'm going to put some scratch paper down because I'm going to be stamping off on the sides, which is nice. The stamps will go completely across the cardstock. And I'm going to be doing tone on tone with Flirty Flamingo ink. And the first stamp that I'm going to use is the largest stamp, that lace pattern. And I'm going to use my grid mat to make sure that this is straight. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get the stamp as close as possible to that score line, and I'll zoom in a little bit. And it looks like I'm kind of getting a shadow from the afternoon sun, so hopefully it won't be too distracting. Sorry about that. So I'm going to ink it up in Flirty Flamingo ink. And like I said, I'm going to try to get as close to that score line as possible. Make sure that's straight. All right, and then the next stamp is this one that has like the little polka dots, the little scallop, and the polka dots. And the polka dots are going to be going up. So they're going to be at the top. And the nice thing is that these, the stamps will nest in with each other. So you can see how this has the scallop. So just follow that along with the lace pattern from the stamp above. And you can see how it does that. And so we're just going to go ahead and stamp all of the lace patterns. The next one is going to be this one. And so I didn't finish my thought, so we're just going to stamp this all the way down, and we will repeat it once. Again, just matching that lace pattern in with the little crevices, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, this next stamp with the little loops, I'm going to have those going towards the bottom. I'm just going to come right up here, stamp right underneath that one. Okay, and then let's get our final stamp, and then we'll repeat from the beginning. And this one has little scallops, and that one's going to go, the scallops are going to be at the top. Now, Delicate Details, this is one of our celebration stamps that you can earn for free. When you spend $50 before tax and shipping, you're able to choose this one from our catalog. All right, and so let's just get the first one again. Oh, nope, that's not the right one. Go, and then we should be able to get at least 4 of the 5 stamps. And this is really fun. I enjoyed making my own like pattern paper, really pretty lace paper. And then let's get the ones with the dots. And using your grid mat will really help you keep your stamps straight and your paper straight. Just rely on those lines and it should be simple to line this up. Whoops, I didn't do that one very good. But that's okay. And I've got a couple of spots left for my iStampin' Club. I'm looking to start that in February. I got my January one filled. Thank you so much to everyone who has joined the January club. So I've got one almost full for February. I'll list all the details below that you can find out more about that. Oops, I need that still. Okay, so that is all done, and we're just going to fold on the score lines, and you'll just want to get your bone folder and just burnish that. I can remove this now. And you can get an idea as to how cute it's going to look once we put our post-it notes in there. See how cute that is? A lot of fun. The next thing that you're going to want to do is just to get out a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock, and then a scrap piece of Flirty Flamingo. That's what we're going to be doing our die cut. And I'm using the Brushwork Alphabet. This is a stamp set that's in our annual catalog, and I thought it would be fun to do monograms. And so I did one for me here. Obviously the sample has K. I'm going to go ahead and make one for my daughter. We'll do a G. And I love to carry these in my purse, and it's a great place just to hold little notes. So I make these for myself a couple of times a year. They're just so handy. Never fails that you're somewhere and you need to jot some notes down, and you have this little handy note holder. Okay, so I'm just going to ink this up in the Flirty Flamingo. It's going to look just like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to die cut, and I'm going to use these stitched shaped framelits and the layering circles. The smallest circle will fit the letter, and then the second smallest scallop will be the perfect size to die cut in Flirty Flamingo. So let me move this and I'll bring in the Big Shot. Okay, so I've got my Big Shot out. I've got the magnetic platform. So I'm just going to put the scallop right there, and then put the Whisper White and make sure that's even. Okay, then I'm just going to run this through. Okay, so it's going to look like that. Move this out of the way. I'm going to use snail to attach the Whisper White to the Flirty Flamingo scallop circle. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put our Post-it note. So what I do is I just go to, my local office store. So I'm just going to separate this in half, and I'm going to put tear and tape adhesive on the back side just to make sure that it's got a strong hold. And when you put it into the note holder, you just want to make sure that you've got the notepad going in the right direction. I've accidentally put it in upside down, and then I have to start over. And like I said, these are really easy to make. Make great little gifts. I'm thinking I may give these to my team this month, so y'all may get a little surprise in the mail. And if you'd like information about joining my team, I'll have that linked below in the description box of the video, as well as on the accompanying blog post. Okay, so then what you're going to do is just place this note, the Post-it note, as close to the score line as possible, and then just press it down, and then that is all it is. Very simple. Now I think for this one I'm going to use a different ribbon. In my sample I did all tone on tone. I used the Flirty Flamingo, the ruched ribbon, but I think I'm going to do a different ribbon. We'll see how this looks. This is the Succulent Garden Ribbon Combo Pack, so it comes, it's really nice. It's a white cotton ribbon, and the other color is the Sweet Sugar Plum. So it's 3/8 of an inch wide, and you can find that in our Occasions catalog. So I'm just going to cut off enough that's going to allow me just to wrap it around the front and tie just a simple knot. And I love this cotton ribbon. It's really nice. It's really soft. Okay, and then I'm just going to move that to the left to have the knot on the left side, and then I'll just come in with my scissors and just trim off the edges, the tails. Okay. Then the very last thing that I'm going to do is just take some dimensionals, and I'm going to put one at the top and the bottom so that it will straddle the ribbon. And then our little Post-it note holder will be complete. So it's just going to go just like that. Okay guys, so here, let me bring in the original. And y'all can tell me which one you like better, the white cotton ribbon or the Flirty Flamingo ruched ribbon. Well, I hope you liked today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can find all the details about today's project on today's blog post. Thanks guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.